Aurora Brown finally appeared in court and sued Kody for stealing $8,300 and running away. Hello friends, I am Elena, welcome to my channel. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Aurora Brown has long been seen by Sister Wives fans as one of the quieter members of the large Brown family. She tends to stay out of the spotlight, rarely getting involved in the chaos and conflicts that often surround Kody Brown, her mother Robin, and the rest of the Sister Wives clan. However, things have now taken a shocking and unexpected turn. For the first time, Aurora has stepped forward into the public eye, and the news is nothing short of explosive. According to recent reports, Aurora Brown has appeared in court to sue her stepfather, Kody Brown, for allegedly stealing $8,300 and then disappearing without explanation. This revelation has stunned both Sister Wives fans and critics alike, who have followed the Brown family's journey since 2010. The lawsuit highlights a dramatic shift in Aurora's relationship with Kody, a man who has already faced growing estrangement from several of his children over the years. With Aurora now openly taking legal action against him, it appears that the internal fractures within the Brown household have reached a new and irreversible level. The details emerging from the case are deeply troubling. Aurora has reportedly accused Kody of taking $8,300 from her personal savings, money she claims she had worked hard to set aside for her education, personal projects, and financial independence. According to Aurora's claims, this wasn't simply a misunderstanding or a case of shared family finances. Instead, she insists that Kody knowingly accessed funds that belonged solely to her and used them for his own purposes without consent. What makes the situation worse, according to Aurora, is that Kody allegedly disappeared for a period of time after the incident, failing to provide any explanation or accountability. In court, Aurora is said to have maintained a calm but firm demeanor, making it clear that she is determined to stand up for herself. Fans who know her as the reserved, shy young woman from the show were surprised to hear about her new boldness, but many have praised her courage. For years, Aurora has been overshadowed by the louder conflicts between Kody and his other children, such as those with Christine's kids or Janelle's sons. Now, Aurora is asserting her voice in a way that demands recognition. The amount of money involved, $8,300, has also raised eyebrows. While some might dismiss the figure as relatively modest compared to Kody's larger financial troubles, Aurora's insistence on pursuing the case suggests that it represents more than just the money. For her, this lawsuit seems to symbolize accountability, respect, and the principle of financial independence. Many fans have argued that Aurora has every right to take action if she feels she was wronged, regardless of the dollar amount. Observers of the case have speculated about Kody's possible motives. Some believe he may have taken the money in a moment of desperation, as the Brown family has faced financial struggles over the years. Others suggest that his increasingly strained relationship with his adult children may have played a role in the breakdown of trust, leading to reckless decisions. Whatever the reason, it's clear that the allegations are serious and could have lasting consequences for Kody's already damaged reputation. Public opinion has largely sided with Aurora in this dispute. Many Sister Wives viewers have long criticized Kody for showing favoritism towards certain family members, particularly Robin and her children, while neglecting or mistreating others. Ironically, this time the accusations are coming from within Robin's own household, which makes the situation even more shocking. Aurora, once thought to be fully loyal to Kody, is now directly challenging him in a legal setting. This has left fans speculating about what may be happening behind the scenes in Robin's home. Supporters of Aurora have praised her for breaking free from what they see as a toxic family dynamic. Social media reactions have been filled with encouragement, with many fans expressing hope that Aurora's actions will inspire her siblings to stand up for themselves as well. Critics of Kody have pointed out that his relationships with his adult children have deteriorated over time, and Aurora's lawsuit might be the most damning evidence yet of how deep those divisions run. Meanwhile, Kody has remained mostly silent on the matter, at least in public. Sources close to him suggest that he may be preparing to defend himself vigorously in court, possibly claiming that the money was misunderstood as a loan or that Aurora misrepresented the situation. Still, given the highly public nature of the lawsuit, it will be difficult for Kody to avoid scrutiny. The fact that Aurora felt compelled to go through the legal system rather than resolving the matter privately speaks volumes about the lack of trust between them. Legal experts who have weighed in on the case note that while the amount in question isn't massive by courtroom standards, the lawsuit is significant because of the family dynamic and the public platform of the Brown family. If Aurora wins, it would not only set a precedent within the family but could also publicly damage Kody's reputation even further, reinforcing the narrative of a father who has lost the respect and trust of his children. The ripple effects of this court case are likely to extend far beyond just Aurora and Kody. Robyn, as Aurora's mother, is in an especially difficult position. On one hand, she has always presented herself as the most loyal and protective of Kody's wives. On the other, her daughter is now directly accusing Kody of theft and abandonment. Fans are watching closely to see whether Robyn will side with her daughter or continue defending Kody. Either choice will come with serious consequences for her public image and her relationships within the family. Aurora's decision to take this battle to court also reflects a broader trend among the Brown children. Over the years, many of them have distanced themselves from the polygamous lifestyle, seeking independence and control over their own lives. Aurora, once thought to be firmly under Kody's influence, is now stepping into that same pattern of independence. The lawsuit marks a turning point in her personal journey and could influence her siblings to reconsider their own positions in relation to Kody. For Sister Wives fans, this court case represents yet another dramatic chapter in the saga of the Brown family. What began as a television show meant to normalize plural marriage has evolved into a very public unraveling of family ties. Kody, who once prided himself on being the patriarch of a large united family, now finds himself facing one of the most humiliating challenges yet, being sued by his own stepdaughter for theft and betrayal. The outcome of the lawsuit remains uncertain, but what is clear is that the damage to the family's public image is already done. Aurora's bold step has pulled back the curtain on yet another layer of dysfunction in the Brown household. Whether or not she wins in court, she has already won in the eyes of many fans who see her as brave enough to confront the man who has caused so much pain to those around him. As the case develops, all eyes will remain on Aurora and Kody. Will Kody find a way to explain himself, or will this lawsuit further solidify his reputation as a father estranged from his own children? Will Robyn support her daughter, or will she continue standing by Kody no matter the cost? These questions now hang over the Brown family like a storm cloud, leaving fans to watch and wait for the next revelation. One thing is certain: Aurora's decision to finally appear in court and sue Kody Brown marks a watershed moment in the ongoing saga of Sister Wives. The family that once preached unity is now fractured beyond recognition, and this lawsuit may be the most powerful symbol yet of that collapse. The buzz around Sister Wives Season 20 has already started to dominate conversations, and it is all thanks to a cryptic four-word teaser from one of the Brown family members. Reality television thrives on drama, secrets, and emotional revelations, and this season promises to deliver all of that and more. The phrase itself, though brief, has opened up endless speculation, leaving fans dissecting every possible meaning and potential storyline. The Brown family has been a central figure in reality television for over a decade. Viewers have followed their complex journey from the early days of introducing plural marriage to the struggles, breakups, and transformations that came along the way. With Kody Brown at the center, the family dynamic has shifted dramatically, especially in the past few years as relationships with Meri, Christine, and Janelle unraveled while Robyn remained the most closely connected to him. Against this backdrop of change, any hint of new drama instantly captures attention. Teaser, shared on social media by one of the wives, has sent fans into a frenzy. Just 4 words, yet they seem to carry the weight of a bombshell revelation. The lack of detail makes it even more intriguing, because longtime followers of the family know that nothing is ever simple in their world. Every word is carefully chosen, every post layered with possible hidden meanings. Those 4 words may signal a turning point not just for the show but for the entire family's public image. For years, the Browns have walked a thin line between openness and privacy. The show was built on transparency, inviting viewers to witness the challenges of plural marriage. However, as cracks formed and separations happened, certain storylines were withheld or only partially explained. Fans have become accustomed to reading between the lines, looking for clues in social media posts, interviews, and offhand comments. A short teaser like this becomes a treasure map for speculation, with each fan interpreting it through their own lens of history and loyalty. The upcoming season is already surrounded by anticipation, as viewers want to see how the family continues after Christine's remarriage, Janelle's independence, and Mary's definitive exit from the plural marriage. Robin and Kody, still legally bound, stand in stark contrast to the fractured bonds with the other wives. Many wonder if Season 20 will finally pull back the Robin's perspective, especially since she has remained more private than her counterparts. Could the forward teaser be from her, signaling a rare moment of openness that could change how fans view her role? Of course, the ambiguity also opens up the possibility of the teaser coming from one of the children. The next generation has grown up in front of cameras, and many of them now hold their own opinions on their parents' choices. If one of the kids is stepping forward with a bold message, Season 20 could mark a shift away from the parents' stories and toward the voices of the children who lived through the family's very public experiment with plural marriage. That possibility alone would justify the claim that this season is set to be one of the most dramatic yet. What makes this particular teaser so powerful is the culture of reality television itself. Fans have been conditioned to expect cliffhangers, teasers, and vague statements designed to draw them into the next episode. Yet, when it comes from a real family that viewers have watched for more than a decade, the stakes feel higher. This isn't just a television tactic, it feels like a piece of their actual lives. That emotional connection blurs the line between entertainment and reality, amplifying the drama before a single episode even airs. Critics argue that such cryptic hints are nothing more than marketing strategies, designed to build hype and increase viewership. They may be right, but the Browns have proven time and again that their personal lives cannot be easily scripted. Even if the teaser was calculated, the events behind it are likely rooted in real conflict, love, betrayal, or change. That authenticity is what has kept viewers loyal for so long. They don't just want drama for drama's sake. They want to see how this unique family navigates the same struggles that countless others face, albeit on a much larger and more complicated scale. Another layer to the drama lies in the timing. Season 20 comes at a moment when the family has never been more fractured. Christine's happiness with her new husband contrasts sharply with the isolation fans perceive in Kody and Robin's household. Janelle has shown independence and resilience, while Mary has taken steps to define herself outside of the family. Against this backdrop, for simple words can sound like a declaration, a warning, or even a promise. The mystery only adds fuel to the fire of fan speculation. Online communities have already exploded with theories. Some believe the teaser points to another wedding, perhaps one of the adult children, or even speculation of Kody considering another wife. Others think it hints at a financial scandal or a new rift between family members. There are even whispers of legal troubles, with fans remembering the family's past run-ins with law enforcement over polygamy. Teaser's power lies in its openness, allowing every theory to seem plausible until the truth is revealed. One cannot ignore the broader cultural impact of Sister Wives. The show has sparked discussions about marriage, religion, and women's rights. It has drawn both criticism and support, creating a legacy that stretches beyond entertainment. Every new season is not just about the Browns but about the conversations they inspire. A cryptic teaser like this draws in not only fans but also media outlets and critics, ensuring that the show remains relevant in the larger cultural landscape. As the premiere approaches, excitement and tension build simultaneously. The 4 words remain etched in the minds of fans, replayed in countless online debates and reaction videos. The secrecy guarantees that the season opener will attract high ratings, as everyone tunes in to finally learn what those words meant. For the Browns, it is both a burden and an opportunity. They carry the weight of public scrutiny, but they also hold the power to shape their narrative in front of millions. In the end, the true meaning of the teaser may not even matter as much as the effect it has already created. Season 20 is already shaping up to be one of the most dramatic yet, not because of what has been revealed but because of what has been withheld. Power of mystery, combined with the Browns' long history of emotional storytelling, ensures that viewers will show up in droves. Whether the teaser leads to a shocking revelation, a heartbreaking moment, or simply another chapter in the ongoing saga of the Brown family, one thing is certain: the world will be watching. The Browns have always been at their most compelling when their lives mirror the struggles of ordinary people, magnified by the spotlight of reality television. This season, propelled by a forward teaser, may be their most unforgettable chapter yet. The Sister Wives universe has never been short on shocking developments, eyebrow-raising theories, and plenty of speculation from devoted fans who have been following the Brown family for more than a decade. Recently, the focus has shifted toward Aurora Brown, the daughter of Robin Brown and stepdaughter of Kody Brown. A surprising new rumor has swept through social media platforms, leaving fans buzzing with comments, jokes, and even concern. Chatter is centered around an alleged photo of Aurora with a boyfriend, and many fans are claiming that this young man looks strikingly similar to none other than Kody Brown himself. Comparisons have fueled debates, conspiracy theories, and discussions about what it all might mean for Aurora's personal life as well as the broader Sister Wives family dynamic. Aurora, who has largely stayed away from the reality TV spotlight compared to her parents, has always been described as a private and reserved personality. Growing up in the unconventional world of plural marriage and on the edges of a high-profile TLC show is no small feat as a result. Fans have often been curious about how she and her siblings would navigate relationships, independence, and identity outside of the family's complicated legacy. When an alleged photograph began circulating, suggesting Aurora might be in a relationship, that curiosity quickly transformed into an internet storm of speculation. What stood out most in this supposed image wasn't just that Aurora might have a boyfriend but rather the uncanny resemblance between the young man in question and her stepfather, Kody Brown. Fans took to online forums, Reddit threads, Facebook groups, and TikTok to discuss the matter, with some expressing disbelief and others poking fun at the strange coincidence. Many said that the boyfriend's hairstyle, facial features, and even his fashion sense mirrored Kody's familiar look during the early seasons of Sister Wives. The site immediately reignited conversations about Kody's larger-than-life presence in the lives of his wives and children. Of course, not everyone agreed with the comparison. Some viewers dismissed the resemblance as exaggerated or a product of fans looking too hard for drama. They argued that in the age of reality television, rumors tend to snowball quickly, and it's possible that Aurora's alleged boyfriend only has passing similarities to Kody. Still, the resemblance theory gained traction because of how many fans echoed the same observation, suggesting that the similarities were too obvious to ignore. This incident highlights how deeply invested fans are in every aspect of the Brown family's story. Sister Wives has built an audience not just because of the polygamous lifestyle at the heart of the series but also because viewers feel like they've grown up alongside the children. For years, audiences watched the kids go from toddlers to teenagers and now into adulthood. Seeing Aurora possibly in a relationship naturally piques interest, and any unique or strange detail is bound to create buzz. Adding to the drama, the comparisons to Kody Brown carry more weight because of his complicated reputation among fans. Over the years, Kody has become a polarizing figure. Many Sister Wives viewers have criticized him for favoritism, mismanagement of relationships, and poor treatment of his wives, particularly Mary, Janelle, and Christine. His relationship with Robin has been perceived as overly controlling, while his bond with his other wives often appeared strained and fractured. For Aurora's alleged boyfriend to remind fans of Kody immediately ties her personal life to the long history of family drama that the show has documented. Some fans joked that Aurora must have been subconsciously influenced by Kody's presence in her life, suggesting that growing up with such a dominant stepfather figure may have shaped her preferences in partners. Others found the resemblance unsettling, interpreting it as a kind of symbolic connection that Aurora might not even realize herself. Still, a few voices reminded the internet community to tread lightly, emphasizing that Aurora is young, private, and entitled to live her life without endless comparisons to her parents or stepfather. It's worth noting that the photo in question has not been officially confirmed as Aurora's boyfriend. Neither Aurora nor Robin nor Kody has made any public statement about the matter. TLC and the production team behind Sister Wives have also remained silent. This silence has fueled speculation even more, as fans often interpret the lack of denial as tacit confirmation. The Browns, however, have historically tried to maintain boundaries between their children's private lives and the public eye, so it's possible this rumor may never receive official acknowledgement. Despite the mystery, this moment reveals how invested fans remain in the ongoing saga of Sister Wives. Even as the family fractures, with Christine leaving, Janelle separating, and Mary stepping back from the relationship, audiences still crave updates and details about the next generation. The younger Browns, including Aurora, Brianna, Dayton, and Solomon, are slowly stepping into adulthood, and their choices are naturally sparking attention. Fans want to know whether they will embrace polygamy, reject it, or carve out entirely new paths free from the shadows of their parents. The resemblance theory between Aurora's alleged boyfriend and Kody Brown also raises deeper questions about how children of public figures are viewed by audiences. Are fans projecting Kody's traits onto Aurora's personal life because they cannot separate her identity from the family brand? Or is there genuinely a strong resemblance that warrants the commentary? Either way, the discussion has underscored how Aurora cannot easily escape the comparisons to Kody, even if she wants to. Meanwhile, Sister Wives Season 20 is on the horizon, and fans are already speculating whether this alleged romance might somehow appear in the storyline. TLC has often carefully chosen what parts of the children's lives are included on screen, generally focusing on milestones like graduations, weddings, or moving out of the house. If Aurora's relationship becomes more public, it's possible that fans will get to see it addressed in future episodes, though the family may prefer to keep it private. At the end of the day, the frenzy surrounding Aurora's alleged boyfriend and his supposed resemblance to Kody Brown is just another reminder of the magnetic pull the Brown family has on reality TV fans. It may be a coincidence, it may be exaggerated by the internet, or it may be an eerie example of life imitating art in the strangest of ways. Regardless, Aurora finds herself in the middle of fan theories, memes, and discussions that she likely never asked for. For Sister Wives viewers, this small rumor serves as both entertainment and a sign of how much the show's legacy still resonates. Whether you believe the resemblance is uncanny or simply a stretch, one thing is clear: Aurora Brown is now officially the subject of one of the strangest fan debates in the history of the series. And unless the Browns themselves step in to clarify, the internet will likely continue to speculate, analyze, and joke about this bizarre situation for months to come.